Welcome to Texas Senior Softball Podcast, episode number 14. My name is Cameron Warren. Today we are going to discuss the February 29th tournament that we had at Heritage Yards. It was GSA USA tournament with 18 teams, all from the North Texas area. Guys, that is a great showing for this area for us to have 18 teams, considering a year ago we maybe had 2 or 3. Job well done, gentlemen. Job well done. I would like to continue to see it grow. I'd also like to see the 50s and 60s start growing as well, as those guys need a place to play as well. We're also going to discuss the North versus South tournament coming up this weekend, March 7th through the 9th. Don't know if it's going to be a 2-day guide. I hope it's not. Jason Torres from Son of God is running it. It is a Lone Star sponsored tournament. We'll dive into that one here shortly. What I'd like to dive into right now is the GSA USA tournament that has just finished playing this past weekend, run by Matt McGee. It was played at Heritage Yards in Plano. Gentlemen, that is a nice facility. I really enjoyed that complex. A little windy this weekend, but hey, it is what it is when it comes to Mother Nature. At least it was warm and not wet. What I would like to do is thank you guys for taking care of the complex, picking up after yourself, not making a total disaster mess, showing that us seniors can take care of ourselves when we play. So hopefully we'll have some more tournaments out there. Now, Matt ran a very smooth run tournament. It was not too many issues here and there. Now I'm sure there was some that we don't know about, but hey, that's part of the game. Now, let's get into how this thing finished. This tournament has some very strong teams in it. Some that could be classified as majors here soon if they keep heading in the direction they're going. Finishing first with a double dip, may I add, was Mayhem. Second was Texas Bullets. And guys, the lone 50 team, the actual lone 50 team, because the other one had some 40 players in it, was Crisis. Let me tell you something about Crisis, guys. Texas Live, my team finished 4th. We did play against these guys for the 3rd, 4th place game, and let me tell you, we lost. I will tell you that the equalizer does work because we lost by 5. We had to spot them 5. As well as that, guys, these guys flat out hit the ball. It didn't matter what we tried, where we went, where we lined up, they hit the ball. It was a well-played game. Kudos to those 50s, that 50s team Crisis, for stepping up and playing against us. Not complaining, and they actually lost their first 2 games. So by the time they got to us in that 3rd, 4th place game, they had played like 8 or 9 games in a row. So hands off to those guys. OGen X and Weekend Warriors rounded out the top 5, tying for the 5th spot. Short Bus and Team Tribe got 6th. Slinging Wood, North Texas OGs got 7th, along with Players Only and Killer Bomb Coyotes. Finishing in 8th was Natural Disasters, Bounty Hunters, Los Bandidos, The Bears, Hit Squad, and Living Legends finished in the 9th place. Guys, there was a lot of good games this weekend. I wish I could have stuck around and watched Mayhem and Bullets play, but unfortunately for me, I had an hour drive home to the other side of the Metroplex. I'll take an hour drive compared to driving down south every weekend, 3 or 4 hours away. Matt, keep up the good work, sir. I do enjoy your tournaments. You are doing a good job. You have got these 40s up and running up here in North Texas, and I give you hats off. Very well ran tournament. Guys, the players are taking care of what we need to take care of as far as cleaning up the parks. I guarantee you, I do not believe Heritage Yards would have another problem with us coming out and playing again. Now, with that said, I have no idea. I'm not the guy that runs this thing. I'm not the guy that sets it up, but very well done. Now, the next tournament I believe Matt has is going to be March 21st in Carrollton. I know he's already got teams lining up for that one. Along with the April 4th tournament, I know that he already has teams lining up in that one, and that's where you will have the open bracket along with the AAA bracket. Okay, now let's get into the USSSA North versus South that's coming up this weekend here at BLD. First place, to be honest with you, I have yet to see a prize package for the seniors. He's giving away bats and rings for the regular tournament. I'm assuming they're going to be bats and rings for the seniors as well. I do not have any confirmation on that. Now, if we go by what he did last tournament down in Austin, which I'm kind of hoping he does here, they had the equalizer in play that was the national equalizer Jeff Hall put into place, where they used the 2 buffet innings plus the 5-run spot for the lower level teams, along with the possibility of an 11th man, but you lose the two buffet innings. I'm hoping they implement that this weekend. Now, with that said, this is a Lone Star Run tournament, so not quite sure what our rules are going to be this weekend. I do believe they are still in the process of trying to figure out what they'd like to do with that tournament. Guys, we've got 16 teams. Let's come out. Let's show these young kids how to play. Let's be sportsmanship. Let's have a good time. Let's be really competitive. Put on a hell of a show. But let's show these kids what it's like to come out to a ballpark, play a tournament, have a good time, be really competitive, but still have great sportsmanship. No real bickering or arguing. I'm sure we're going to have some rules issues. I'm sure we're going to have some umpiring issues. Guys, these USSSA umpires are still trying to work out getting used to the seniors. Please give these guys a break as they adjust to the arc of the pitch. They adjust to the senior rules. They are a little bit different than what they're accustomed to. So, now from what I understood, down south, they had no major issues. Now, with that said, that is hearsay, so I was not there. I cannot speak for myself. But I will trust that they did have it under control. I'm sure these guys will have it under control this weekend. I would like to see the set of rules that they're going to play by posted for the seniors. Jason Torres, if you're listening to this, please let us know what we're playing by. Let us know what the equalizer rules are going to be. Let us know if you're going to run it like you did down there in Austin. From what I understood, it went really well. People kind of complained about the 2 buffets, but I also heard that at the same time, it did make it a very evenly played game and forced the upper teams, the conference teams, to really play ball and not make any mistakes. So, guys, let's give it a try. If they run it again, hopefully we'll find out what the rules are here soon. I will be coming back with some other stuff in the near future. I'm working on a couple of things I'd like to do strictly for my podcast and my page and my podcasting page only. Guys, continue to support everybody that runs a senior tournament. Continue to support GSA USA. Those guys are doing a phenomenal job over there getting things up and running. Up here and down south, guys. Down south, I know I haven't covered their tournaments very much. But hey, let's get them going too. I mean, we've got 18 teams in a GSA tournament up here that's all North Texas teams. I'd love to see the South do the same thing. I would love to see one big tournament in a central location to where all the teams show up and we have 20 teams, 30 teams, 40 teams show up to play one massive GSA USA tournament. That'd be awesome. I'd like to see the same thing with USSSA. I would love to see a massive tournament. I mean, come on, guys. We've got the teams. Guys down south, let's come up north. Guys up here north, let's go down south. Let's play some ball. Let's have a good time. You get to see different people, different scenery, different parks. I really enjoy traveling down south and playing. I'm sure a lot of these guys would if they did it. Like I said, I'll be back in the near future with some things that I'm working on, some surprises that I think will be really cool to do. But until then, guys, stay young and keep swinging for the fences.